Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to this first episode of the database tutorial. My name is Rips. So in my tutorial I've discussed that I want to save my test results to an open source database. So I'm gonna use Firebase, and then to go ahead through Firebase, just type in firebase.google.com, and then so it'll bring you here. Just go ahead and click on let's get started. I think you'll have to log in first in order to create your project. So let's just go ahead and log in, and so if you have already projects under this excuse me, under your profile, they will appear here. So for now, let's just go ahead and add a new project. We're gonna call this Selenium tutorial or something like that. Hit continue. No, not really. Go ahead and create the project. So it's simply easy to create this project, and then this database is relatively cheap. It's very cheap, and it doesn't work like the traditional way of billing. So they bill you based on the number of writes and requests that you have performed. So if you look at their plans here, hit upgrade. So we are currently on Spark, which is free. So you have Blaze, and then you can look through this. So it's a pay as you go. Spark is free, and then so documents write, document reads, and then so you have all these packages that come with this. So I want to show you how it charges through the number of reads and writes. Should be Firestore or real-time database, somewhere here. So this is connections, this is storage, and then this is $1 per gig. Okay, just go ahead and read this, but sorry, this is relatively cheap from many of those that I've seen, because when you it doesn't confine you to paying a certain amount per month, so you're gonna pay according to your usage. So anyway, so we have our database setup. So this is it. So you have our authentication section, so you can set up the username and password, your sign-in methods, if you want username and password, or just email or phone or So this normally I use it for my phone apps, and this one as well. So you can sign in through Facebook and what. So we're not going to go through this. I'm not gonna sign in. I'm just gonna query the database. But the one thing that you should understand, in order for us to query this database, we need to be connected to the database. So excuse me. So as you can see, this is a production mode, this is a test mode. So this will allow you to query the database even though you are not logged in. So for what I'm trying to achieve, I don't need to start in production mode. So we can simply start in test mode and then and see how it goes. This should be if auth. Okay, I'll change that. Alright, so let us set up the bucket. You can choose any, it's fine. Still taking long. So this is all set up. So let's look at our rule here. So this is the rule. So this allows us to query this database even though we're not logged in. So let's look at our real-time database, but I don't need the real-time database. We're gonna be using Firestore. And so the storage is where you keep your files. I'm not really gonna use it as well, but this is basically where you would keep your files, your images, whatever. If you're taking screenshot and you want to upload it to this database, you just have to set up this section. Let's just go ahead and set it up. So yes, this is what we need. This is what we need. Okay. So normally what would happen is that if you were to upload a file here, you can get a callback which provides you with the URL to the file that you just uploaded. Let me just go ahead and upload the file, something like this. Sorry. So what will happen is that normally in your code, this is what you'll always want to have. This no, this So this is the URL for this file. So in your code you always have a callback to get this so that you can reference this file. So like I said, we're not gonna use the storage and hosting and a lot of functions here we don't need, because we're gonna create something very simple. So basically what I want to do is that store all these store my test results in this database, and then I want to construct an HTML report, basically where your managers, when sitting in a meeting, you can just browse through and see what we have done, and then see all those stats and analytics and all those stuff. So we're not gonna need hosting function, and there's a lot of things that we don't need. For now we're just gonna need to store and retrieve. A lot of this offers a lot of things, and even cloud messaging. I often use this on my app to send notifications. Yeah, so let me just go here and rules. Okay, let me just leave it like this. So let's just go ahead and so here this is our collection. So collection would be so we're doing a bookings test, and then we have our document ID. So document ID can be auto-generated, or you can specify what you want. It can be anything. Example, let me just say example, right? And then within the document ID, this is where now you can store your fields. Fields can be of any format: string, integer, let long, whatever, date. So for example, we can say, just to show you the structure, this can be a string and then value, and then you can add as many as you want. You can even add an array, and this can be boolean, whatever. So this is how it is. You start by your collection, and then your document, then your fields, because the way this is the way it's structured. So it's a NoSQL database, very different but similar in a way from our traditional SQL. So you'll get to see how I query this database, and then how I write or read certain information from this particular database. So for now, this is all from the Firestore of Firebase database. So I'll see you next on the next episode. So guys, please don't forget to subscribe. Bye for now.